For our first varsity matchup, we have a very special ceremony. We'll be honoring our seniors and their families. We will take the next few minutes to hear about how each of them remember the New Cath program and family while never forgetting how much they mean to us. But first, we'd like to recognize the Dayton High School Green Devils. We appreciate very much you participating in our senior day and our senior day game. As a small token of our appreciation, there's a box of small gift bags for each of you behind your bench. Thank you. And now, our thoroughbred seniors.
It's hard to believe, but you're gonna miss this. You're gonna want this man. You're gonna wish these days hadn't gone by so fast. These are some good times.
Number 11, Kayla Albrand. Kayla is escorted today by her parents, Joe and Lisa. Her favorite soccer memory is when her sister Jenna came to her freshman tryouts to help out, and she got to play against her, and of course, beat her. After high school, she plans to go into nursing. Kayla would like to thank all of her friends, family, and coaches, especially her club coach, Chris, for putting up with her for 10 years, even though she really didn't know what was going on in practice.
That's probably the same club coach that a couple of them have, because I know they just played against him at Dixie.
Kayla, even though your time here at NCC has come to an end, you have always been such a good teammate and friend. You break ankles when you dribble down the field, and you make the other team so scared that they yield. You made a big switch between midfield and defense. Playing back there, you have always been intense. You always asked if we were wearing white or blue, because everyone knew you didn't have a clue. Your driving is a bit frightening, but it's okay because your presence is very brightening. Overall, we can all agree, when the season ends, we will all grieve, mostly because you have to leave.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kayla Albrand.
Okay. You're first, so you're allowed to make mistakes. Woo!
She spoke words that would melt in your heart. And she spoke words of wisdom.
Number 16, Jocelyn Ben. Jocelyn is escorted by her mother Sarah and brother Wesley. Her favorite soccer memory is singing the national anthem before the Boone County game because the speaker would not play it. After high school, she plans on going to college and majoring in English. Jocelyn would like to thank her parents for introducing her to soccer, her siblings for always helping her out whenever she needs them, and the Blazer family for the endless rides and support they have given her throughout the many years she's played soccer with Kara. She would also like to thank her teammates for always making her laugh.
Dear Jocelyn, we all know you got them weak ankles, but it's not our fault you got them cankles. You used to be a beast at defense, and you would knock those girls down like you were teaching self-defense. You are the team manager we have always wanted. Everyone knows this because you have always flaunted. Even though you were always sitting your booty on the bench, we sure are sorry about the terrible stench. Jossie, we all hope you have the best senior day, and I'm so excited you get to play today. We are all gonna miss you, but don't ever forget about the white, gold, and blue.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jocelyn Ben. Number 13, Ava Combs. Ava is escorted by her parents, Gina and Dave. Her favorite soccer memory is when they did Just Dance before practice. After high school, she hopes to attend UK and major in radiology. Ava would like to thank her parents, brother Aiden, sisters Alexa and Aniston, grandparents Linda and Rick, and Grandma Joanne for taking her to practices before she could drive. She would like also to thank her aunts and uncles and cousins for supporting her throughout the years and for coming to her games.
Ava, you are my mom, and let me tell you, you're the bomb.com. We started this season with a party at your pool, but getting up your driveway was really not cool. Your dance moves to California Girls were killer. Next time, let's make it thriller. Your awesome smile lights up the room. Please come back and see us sometime soon. Your number 13, some say is unlucky, but the luck next year will be with Kentucky.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ava Combs. Number 5, Carly Ettinger. Carly is escorted by her parents, Nick and Marianne. Her favorite soccer memory is driving straight into a dumpster before one of the games. After high school, she plans on going to college and studying kinesiology. Carly would like to thank her family for the countless love and support they gave her throughout the whole soccer career. Thanks to all her coaches who believed in her even when she may not have believed in herself. Most importantly, Coach Chris, who taught her so much and made her the player she is today. Lastly, she'd like to thank her teammates for making every season fun, especially Kayla Allbrand for making her laugh more than she could imagine.
Carly, you've been on the hill playing for NCC 5 great years, we can all agree. Every day at practice, you would always seem to strive, being on that field and known as number 5. You always are there to lead and the captain of the team. When you're 1v1 with goalie, we all let out a scream. Every single day, you have a smile on your face, but you do lack skills pulling into a parking space. We have never seen you give up, and you always put up a fight. We all wonder how you are so tiny and still got such might. You are always there for us when we need, especially when we miss the ball. Here comes Carly with her speed. You have the persistence, aggression, and heart that goes into everything you do. Even with that injured back, that still wasn't stopping you. So Carly, here it is, your senior year. But please don't forget, we will all miss you and will always be here. Best of luck, Shorty.
Ladies and gentlemen, Carly Ettinger. Number 29, Natalie Higas. Natalie is escorted by her parents, Greg and Jenny. Her favorite soccer memory is when they jumped into the pool with all their clothes on at the Bluegrass games. After high school, she plans on going to college, but at this time is unsure where or what she'd like to study. Natalie would like to thank her parents and siblings for supporting her through the years, especially all the car rides with her sister, Caitlin. She would like to thank all of her coaches who have helped her get to where she is today, and her two teammates who always put a smile on her face.
Though goodbyes can be so bittersweet, our team without you is incomplete. We will miss you in the midfield next year, so turn a blind eye when we shed a tear.
Your absence will be felt every single day, but we will never forget the way you play.
You knock over girls with your big muscles, and you go to the ball with lots of hustle.
I think she plays softball too.
Even though your shots go over the
Because
goal,
Ashton
you
plays
always kick them with all your soul.
But
You yell at Caitlin every game, but we all still love you all the same. You've always been such a big sister to me, and I think the others would have to agree. After all of this, I hope you know that we will always miss our little Nat-Cat.
So when you leave, please remember, all these girls will love you forever.
Ladies and gentlemen, Natalie Higas.
I always knew this day would come. We'd be standing one by one with our future in our hands. So many dreams, so many plans.
Number 8, Joelle Kennett. Joelle is escorted by her parents, Beth and Joe Eugene. Her favorite soccer memory is making it to the state finals her sophomore year. After high school, she plans to become a labor and delivery nurse and attend either the Christ Hospital of Nursing or the University of Cincinnati. Joelle would like to thank all the coaches that she has had throughout her high school career, her teammates for helping make every season so special and memorable, to her fellow seniors for sharing so many fun memories, and the love and support for the last 5+ years. She would like to thank her parents for pushing her to be the best she can be during and after every game. Her mom for helping set up and take down everything at the field for games, and truly being her loudest supporter at every game. She'd also like to thank her dad for always announcing games and supporting her through everything. Lastly, she wants to thank her sisters for always coming to her games and being her biggest fans.
This poem is about number 8, who is such a great teammate. Whenever you're on the field, you always shine, especially when you kick the ball past half line. You always make us laugh and smile, so please come back to see us after a while. You always get us out of trouble in the back, even when you need an ice pack. You've had some fun moments we will never forget, like getting in a wreck, and when you get in trouble with the refs, you always yell, "What the heck?" We are so glad to have you as a thoroughbred, because without you, we would be drop dead. You always put up a fight for our colors, blue, gold, and white. We hope you have a great senior day, and let's get that dub day. You always break us out with a good yell, and we love and will miss you, Joelle.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joelle Kennedy.
Where'd all the time go? Starting to fly.
Number 7, Leah Meyer. Leah is escorted by her parents, Ralph and Bridget. Her favorite soccer memories are playing alongside her sister Ella for 4 years and carpooling to the games with Kayla Hallbrand. After high school, she plans on going to college to major in nursing and becoming a labor and delivery nurse. Leah would like to thank her family for coming to all of her games. She'd also like to thank all of her friends and teammates for making her the player she is today. Lastly, she'd like to thank all of her coaches, especially Dave Green and Holly Lusby, for making her last few years of select soccer the best.
Number 7 on the field, number 1 in our hearts. During all of our games, you play a big part. You've broken your foot every year, but you still manage to persevere. You scare the other teams with your free kicks. Scoring tough goals is your best trick. We will miss your corners and your free kicks too. What we'll do without you, I don't have a clue. Of the work you put in, we are all very proud. Whenever you score, we all cheer loud. From practices to games, pool parties to bus rides, we can always all count on Leah to be the last we arrive. Playing with you this year has been fun. I can't believe our season is almost done. Please never forget our soccer team as you move on and fulfill your dreams.
Ladies and gentlemen, Leah Meyer. Number 18, Kylie Murphy. Kylie is escorted by her parents, John and Angela. Her favorite soccer memory is when Carly ran around screaming with a wasp stuck in her hair. After high school, she plans on going to college, but at this time is unsure where or what she'd like to study. Kylie would like to thank all of her coaches, especially Dave Green and Holly Lusby, who coached her for 7 years and made her the soccer player she is today. She would also like to thank her family, especially her mom and dad, for supporting her and pushing her to be better. Lastly, she would like to thank her teammates for being her best friends and making these last 5 years filled with laughter and memories.
Dear Kylie, you have always been a good leader on the soccer team. You've shown that when you put your mind to something, it can be easier than it would seem. When you're on the field, you got a lot of hustle, which leaves the other team in a tussle. I know it can be a struggle to remember not to keep your heart running, but when you never fail to be kind and loving. Although at times it can be very hard for coach to remember your name, but you still always manage to play your heart out in the game. Kylie, you will be missed dearly, but I still don't think coach will be able to pronounce your name clearly.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kylie Murphy. Number 15, Elizabeth Roderick. Elizabeth is escorted by her parents, Tom and Laurie. Her favorite soccer memory is when we went down to Lexington for the Bluegrass games. After high school, she plans on going to college, but at this time is unsure where or what she'd like to study. Elizabeth would like to thank her parents for always supporting her, her coaches for pushing her to be the best, and her teammates for always being there throughout the seasons.
Number 15 on the field, number 1 in our hearts. Seeing you leave our team is tearing us apart. When you're on the field, you always give it your all. Your main focus is to always go to the ball. Even though you are always late to Spanish class, there's no reason to give Miss B the sass. Even though we truly miss our E-Rod, she will always be a part of the NCC soccer squad. One last thing before you depart. Always remember to keep us in your heart. Even though you are going away, never forget the Thoroughbred way.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Elizabeth Roderick. Ladies and gentlemen, before us are our Newport Central Catholic women's soccer seniors.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, go.
I was thinking about the bands. I was thinking about the bands. We were underground, loading merch in that 12-passenger van in a small club in Minnesota. And the snow outside of first Ave. I just wanted my name in the stars.